Disney Little Einsteins. Christmas Wish. It was Christmas Eve, and Leo was reading his favorite Christmas story to Quincy, June, Annie, and Rocket. Just as Leo started to read from the last page of his storybook, the team heard a loud jingle jingle coming from the other room. "Oh my!" Annie shouted with glee. "Could it be Santa?" The team ran to the next room to find 4 beautifully wrapped gifts sitting beneath their Christmas tree. Santa gave the team wish boxes. Look closely at the gift tags. Did Santa forget to bring a wish box for one of the little Einsteins? "I cannot believe it!" shouted Quincy. "Annie's been good all year. Where is her wish box?" "I'm sure your gift just fell off Santa's sleigh," June said, comforting Annie. "Really?" Annie brightened. "Absolutely," said Leo. "And now it's our mission to find it." Rocket came up with a brilliant way to help the team find Annie's wish box. He used his own wish box to wish for a brand new gadget, a wish finder. Way to go, Rocket! Look at the wish finder. Do you think Annie's wish box is in New York City, Australia, the Himalayan Mountains, or Paris? Yes, Annie's wish box landed in the Himalayan Mountains in Nepal. "Annie's wish box isn't on just any mountain in Nepal," exclaimed June. "It's on top of Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world." "Uh-oh," joked Quincy. "I know 'tis the season to be jolly, but I'm afraid this merry mission is turning into a mission impossible." "Come on, Quincy, where's your Christmas spirit?" asked Leo. "Nothing's impossible. We can do anything we set our minds to." "I believe you, big brother, but I don't think those toy soldiers share our team spirit," said Annie, pointing to the line of toy soldiers blocking the road up the mountain. Quincy had a great idea. He'd simply wish for a special instrument he could play to make the soldiers march out of the way. Which instrument do you think he wished for? Yes, Quincy wished for a drum. Use your hands to clap along to Quincy's holiday marching song.
We're on a mission, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. So please just listen, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Show us the path that's best, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Up to Mount Everest, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. Then I'll play for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, on my drum.
"Thank you, Quincy," cried Annie. "That was very brave." It was nothing," Quincy said, blushing. The team was ready to head up the mountain, but first they had to solve a puzzle. They needed to find 7 items on the mountain, each beginning with a letter from the word holiday. Can you help them find all 7? Great job! The other 8 items pictured on the mountain all begin with the same letter. Can you name that letter? That's right. They all begin with the letter C, as in candy cane. Rocket started back up Mount Everest, but found that candy canes were popping up everywhere. There wasn't enough room for Rocket to zoom around the candy canes. What could he do? Luckily, June had a plan. June used her wish box and wished for ballet boots. They're perfect for dancing in the snow. The boots would help her tap the candy canes back down into the snow, leaving a clear path for Rocket to get up the mountain. Good thinking, June. Using her super ballerina bounce, June needed to jump on top of each candy cane in order to push it down into the snow. Can you help her? How many times will she need to jump for all of the candy canes to disappear? Yes, it took 7 jumps to get all of the candy canes back down into the snow. Great job counting! "Way to go, June!" shouted Quincy. June, you used your wish to get me my wish," said Annie, hugging her. "How generous!" "Well, Christmas is about giving to others," June beamed. "So true, June," agreed Leo. And since I still have a wish to use, I'm going to give us all something we really need. Light! Leo wished for a star-shaped bulb to attach to the tip of his baton. The more I conduct, the brighter the light will glow to light up the sky, exclaimed Leo. Will you help Leo use his baton to conduct a starry night in the dark sky? Great! Wave your own baton in the air, and with 5 quick strokes, make the outline of a star. Leo is painting stars in the sky, exclaimed Annie. What a bright idea! How luminous, said June. I think I see 11 big stars. Can you count them? Yup, 11 stars and 1 big moon, said Quincy. Leo, you really know how to shine on these missions. Very funny, Quincy, Leo laughed. Now let's get to the top of Mount Everest and find Annie's wish box. At the very tip-top of Mount Everest stood a big, angry-looking mountain goat with Annie's wish box. He wasn't very happy to see visitors on his mountain, but Annie had an idea. Merry Christmas, Mr. Mountain Goat, chirped Annie, holding a sprig of mistletoe over the goat's head and giving him a big kiss on the cheek. Mr. Mountain Goat was so touched by this sweet gesture that he gave Annie her wish box and walked down the mountain with a big smile on his face. Hooray, Annie, cheered Leo. You did it. Well, I couldn't have done it without all of you, Annie beamed. You all used your wishes just to help me get my wish box. Oh no, the box is empty, said Leo. Annie, your wish didn't come true. But Leo, my Christmas wish did come true, exclaimed Annie. I wish that I could be with all my friends on Christmas, and here you are. Annie, that's the best present anyone could wish for, said June. Now that's what I call a very merry mission, giggled Quincy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And for more Christmas stories, check out my Christmas Stories playlist. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.